What are the considerations when when you're talking to your investor and they are looking at you to guide them in choosing a project? So what are the, things that you ask them to consider?
One of the things is, we can't, from a securities perspective, your immigration attorney can't recommend a project. But we can definitely help you kind of look out for certain things, like Mark's already mentioned, things that you might not already be aware of or things you might not think of on your own. We can kind of help you and guide you through that when choosing a project. So when you're choosing a regional center and a project to invest into, there's a lot of things you can look at just on the face that might disqualify some and make the list a little bit shorter for you. One of the things that we definitely look at is a track record, right? If they've done it before and they've been doing it for many years and they've been able to not only put together successful projects, raise the funding for those projects, complete them, get the money back, and then repay their investors, they've gone through that cycle a few times, they know what they're doing, right? So you kind of have that comfort by knowing that someone's track record has been very successful. Now, alternatively, if you see a track record and there's been some hits and some misses, that's a cause for concern, right? You don't want to invest with someone who maybe has paid back, or completed 2 projects, but had one failed project as well that was a similar model, but they missed something very important or something like that, or financiers pulled out or something like that. So you always want to look at a track record. You also want to look at who is going to be managing. You want to look at the regional center itself and see how they manage the investments and what kind of processes they have in place, what kind of internal process they have in place to basically make sure that they're going to get their job done. One of the big things and one of the big changes in the EB-5 industry as of late is the amount of responsibility that regional centers have to their investors and to the projects that they're sponsoring. And the government is coming down really, really hard now and really asking for the regional centers to up the amount of compliance that they're basically doing for these projects. And so you want to be able to, you want to make sure that whichever regional center you're choosing has the resources, the people, the knowledge, everything to be able to conduct all the compliance that's necessary to make sure that your investment is going to go all the way through and be able to get you your green card at the end of the day.